There appears to be a new conviction of a federal criminal investigation into George Santos, the former Republican congressman from New York known for perjury. The scope of the investigation, based on available information, covered Santos' campaign finances. According to the Washington Post, federal prosecutors have asked the Federal Election Commission, FEC, which as its name suggests deals with media finance, to delay anything forced. Criminal investigation is ongoing. Justice Department investigators also asked the agency for all relevant documents, as the Post retrieved additional details from sources. The scope of the department's investigation is unclear, as lawyers in this position remain silent, as it happens. However, public reports point to several issues, including the origin of hundreds of thousands of dollars in campaign loans that were initially identified as coming from Santos himself, but the campaign has since acknowledged, and revised documents, did not make personal loans. An article by Jones' mother also reveals what may be a false personal explanation for the alleged supporters of Santos' campaign, which raises the question of where the money came from. Those comments are relevant to his 2020 campaign. Santos ran twice for Congress and was successful in the general election only the second time. Santos media reported in late 2020 that Victoria and Jonathan Redger, who are believed to be living in New Jersey, had increased their personal donations under federal law to support his campaign, each contributing $2,800. Mother Jones discovered that there was no record of anyone with those names in the United States, and the address mentioned for Redgers did not exist. Another donation was falsely linked to the address of a GOP donor based in Southern California under a different name than those who live there. The questionable donation received more than $30,000 in revenue, out of $338,000 the campaign raised from individual donors this season. It is not clear where the fraud originated from this situation, although some of the money was falsely claimed to be Santos' own gang and listed the shady business transactions as the friend's alleged workplace. Charges, suggesting that each person in charge has a level of self-knowledge that is not. It's not just drawing details from scratch. Elsewhere, Santos Media recently filed a complaint with the FEC from a new investor, and a letter from the new investor, Thomas Detweiler, from his lawyer signed it, told the federal agency that he didn't accept the job and asked for it. The dispute will be submitted to law enforcement officials for similar investigation. Apparently, Santos had asked Detweiler to join his campaign, but he turned down the job. There's also the issue of Santos' campaign spending, such as the many reported allegations of pennies under which the FEC began seeking documents such as receipts and tens of thousands of plane tickets for the House campaign.